hoping that you can see the vision. The point is to give back to the community. What's going on, guys? It's your boy B. Good morning, happy Sunday. Today's gonna be a really cool trip. So it is currently 8:02 a.m. We are headed over to downtown LA. Just a quick little morning rip. I want an opportunity for two things. One, to get a good breakfast burrito of some sort, just somewhere here in downtown LA. And then another opportunity is, actually, I guess there's two. I don't know if you see what I'm wearing here. This is one of my first mock designs for my brand. In case you guys have ever seen it on our social media, it is THF. It's what I always have on. But this is my first new design. So I'm getting these out. Wanted to get some photos with it on. And then I have flyers for the event that we're hosting on Sunday, December 14th. So if you guys are local to SoCal, more specifically the Whittier, La Habra, Santa Fe Springs area, I welcome all of you guys out there. But today we're gonna go on a radical ride, just morning cruise, try to see what's out there, see some beautiful murals, stop, take some photos, and get a little bit of film in that way. And then of course 11:30 comes around and we got to go try to head to work. So let's not take too much more time here, and we'll get on and get ready to get out of here. All right, guys, so the objective today is pretty simple. All we are trying to do is go to downtown LA, take some photos, get some good pics, hopefully some new artwork is up there in downtown LA in the art district. And at the same time, we're just going to try to cool vibe, get some good scenery shots, maybe get a breakfast burrito and just see what's out there. Again, my time frame, it's now 8:17. My time frame is to be back, or at least leaving, by like 11:15, 11:20. So it gives us a few hours to explore. So let's just try to see what we can do before work. So I actually just Googled this place from TikTok that I saw. It's called Wake and Lake. Supposedly they have amazing breakfast burritos. I really want to try them out. It's a 23-minute drive, but it'll get us to the heart of LA. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. I'm sure you guys remember, but I don't like to turn on my motorcycle here, just because it's too close to my neighbor's house. So I like to give them the courtesy and just walk my bike out. Once I get on the street, then we can rip it. And I have the SP Concepts exhaust. I get questions about it all the time. I let everyone know. I mean, I absolutely love it. I have no complaints. Makes my bike sound so much better than stock. And it didn't need to be tuned. So I can tune it. It is tunable. I just haven't done it yet myself. But let's rip it. Turn this on, and we will. Now, while it's warming up, I don't know if you guys see what I'm seeing, but the mountains look absolutely beautiful. You got snow on the top. Again, it just rained a few days ago. It's been very cold. It is about, I think they said it's like 60 degrees this morning. That's why I'm wearing a sweater, just in case it gets colder during the day. But yeah, man, I mean, can't really complain about this weather. Beautiful sunny day in SoCal. Little cold, like I said, but nothing too crazy. But I'm just gonna put some tunes now, and I guess we'll head off.
躲在空气闷热的房间，你可可乐喝上一整天，马里头先点上一根烟，去往往浮躁，也都不新鲜，多么熟悉陌生的画面，有些烟花恋人和夏天，多少电话已经占了线，多少人们还在等着改变。Go go， 开始没理由，再不用考虑别人我的感受，以前从容玩笑，替人担心而发愁，到了后来我才明白自己可能算个球。
无尽的笑话儿是玩着 hiphop， 听说都喜欢 rapper， 但我穿的大裤衩。听你喜欢的 rapper， 他们牌子都不好。跟我说五说六，跟我吆三喝四，跟我讲一大堆没我爱听的事。你又爱上了谁？这些关我屁事。你又没爱上我，颓废不如早点上事儿。
跟上风乱斗了的风筝，就上班漫为几十帧，圆规律的下个雨天，还在等夜夜。你又爱上了十分的流行乐，你爱上了十分的流行乐，在电脑上看。
Alright guys, so we made it to the beautiful city of downtown LA. Ton of artwork already that I'm seeing everywhere, but we just got to figure out our right spots. Again, I still have the GPS towards the breakfast burrito spot, but I think we'll probably go there first. I mean, I'm freaking hungry. Take care of that, and then we'll go on and try to see where we can take some cool pics. The one thing I hate about LA is how complicated the streets are for somebody that's not a super local here. So I know it's not difficult for someone that, you know, lives here, but for someone that doesn't, getting around on all these one-way roads is kind of annoying. But we'll figure it out. So Waken Lake I could not find, bros, but maybe it's just hidden, or I don't know, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So well, I guess we'll have to figure out something else for breakfast. Alright, ladies and gents, so this is one of the pieces I saw as I was riding by. I mean, it's just beautiful, man, you know? All these artists out here doing what they do best. It's just a way to celebrate the culture, and it looks amazing. So, want to take a second, take some photos of the Bob, take some photos probably with myself. I don't ever really do that, but I need to. I want to start doing it. And yeah, so let's go do that. All right, guys, so I'm hoping that you can see the vision. My phone has a privacy case or a privacy screen, so you can't really see it too well, but hopefully you guys can see that. But for me, my photography typically goes on my Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me there, follow me there. I mean, I really just use my iPhone, you know? I don't have any kind of like special camera equipment, or at least not yet, but it's just something I like to do, you know? So if you watch my Instagrams, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see I typically have a lot of artwork with the bike. It's just something I like to do. Murals are my thing, and let's just get in there now and see if we can get a few shots of me with my bike. So it's gonna be nice. All right, so I'm pretty sure we got some really good pics right here. Now I also want to do one more shoot right over there, like right underneath that little spot. It looks pretty wicked. I mean, it looks good from here, but we'll probably try to get one more spot right here and then again go in search for some breakfast. All right guys, so it's looking like we're gonna try Waken Lake again. I'm just craving that freaking burrito, and it has like 5 stars and it's 3 minutes away apparently. Maybe I just missed it, so I looked at some photos online to try to see, and I think it just doesn't have the name at the front. I think it's named something else supposedly. So let's try one more time, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You know, it is what it is. Honestly, bro, this parking situation in LA is ass. But I think we all knew that already. But let's go see what all the hype is about, hopefully. Supposedly it's on this street. I didn't see any signs for it, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I think I found it. It is super freaking hidden for whatever reason. But yeah, look at this. So the great thing is they are a cashless business. Looks like they are actually not too bad of a price. It's $13 for the burrito that I got because it did have steak. It is a breakfast burrito with tater tots and some other stuff. Apparently there's sauce, which is cilantro crema. It's supposed to be what they're most popular for. And the best part is there's this little place called Earth Market right next to it. It's like a little liquor store. But what I was gonna say is that luckily they are busy, don't get me wrong. It looks like most of these cars that are parked, people are inside waiting for the food, but they said it's only gonna be about 10-15 minutes max, so that's not too bad. It is currently 9:20. We got some good shots. I'm actually probably gonna take a moment right now, take a few more shots, and just enjoy the LA city environment. I live about 25-30 minutes away in more of a suburban area, but it is nice to come and visit. My mother actually worked here pretty much all my life until I was about like 15 to 17, so I would come here every weekend. On my days off, on my breaks, I'd come here and enjoy some time with my mom. And you know, she doesn't do that anymore. Unfortunately, she got a little ill, so now she's at home and we take care of her. But it's a nice remembrance of where I grew up, of the city that I'm from. It's just nice. But anyways, let's see if we can go to this Earth Mart, get something to drink. That way we can enjoy the burrito. But I'll probably go in like 10 minutes or so, just so that way my drink is cold when my food is hot. All right, so I didn't want to film the market because it just wasn't the vibes, but pretty cool market. And in the LA Most Fashion, there's been 2 run clubs. In case you guys don't know what that is, people that like running join up and meet. And here's another one right here. So they are, guess, getting their steps in every morning, and that's good for them on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. But we are going to be doing the opposite. We're actually going to be enjoying this amazing looking burrito, and I got a monster just because you guys know I like monsters. What I will say is on the size portion, kind of a little disappointed. It's kind of tiny for I think 13 bucks or whatever it was, but you never know, it might be worth it after this bite. Apparently, again, there's cilantro crema is supposed to be very popular, so throw some of that on there, and let's see how it goes. Yeah. everything a good breakfast burrito needs, which is eggs, meat, bacon, avocado, hashed brown, and cheese. And then this cilantro crema makes it even better. Actually really good. Again, size wise but taste pretty freaking solid. All right guys, so we just smashed that burrito. 10 out of 10. Definitely would come back. Even though the portion size is small, it's still very fulfilling. I just found out while I was scrolling that there is a classic car show toy drive event going on actually like 10 minutes away from here. And that is the one reason why you should be following all the car meet, all the bike meet pages, because you never know what you'll find. Anyways, we are about 10 minutes away from the Santee alleys, so I'm gonna go down there, see if I can get a toy. That way I can take it and show up to this toy drive just to help out the community. It looks like they are helping the East LA Boys and Girls Club or the Los Angeles Boys and Girls Club, so we'll try to hook them up as well. But we are done with our food, so let's get ready and we'll take off. So my mom owned 2 businesses right there where it says Tuxedo Umo. That's where her stores used to be, but obviously long time ago, about 10-15 years ago. But yeah, I mean, I grew up walking these streets, I grew up hanging out here, and we're gonna go explore and see if we could have some fun. Now, obviously, I'm not planning on staying here too long. It's already 9:50 and the event starts at 10. But I don't see why being 20 minutes late won't kill someone. So let's see if we can find something. I'm sure we can. But let's go take a look. Like I said, I'm sure we'll find something. These are pretty cool Stanley Cups. You know, I will say it does throw back some crazy memories to when I was younger. Just being a child out here in the streets, and my mom would always let me do like the food runs for her and her workers. So I'd go to Subway, Starbucks, Panda. They had a Carl's Jr. around here. But yeah, it's just memory lane, man. A lot of businesses have suffered. My mom, the reason why she stopped working out here is because at that point in time, it was like 2008. That's when the economy crashed, and then places like H&M and things like that made it hard for businesses like this to sell, because they were basically selling them at the same price. And why would you buy something from downtown LA when you can get it from, you know, the websites for half or if not the same price? So yeah, that kind of killed it for her. But it's still really fun to be out here. But yeah, we're just gonna walk a little bit more, see if we find something cool for a kid. How's it going, brother? Sorry, I was bringing in water. I don't want to bring in water to your store. This place is actually sick. They got a ton of cool ass stuff. I'm a big anime nerd. I've never shown you guys my tattoos, but I have a ton of anime tattoos. This is actually legit. I might have to pick something up right here. This is pretty wicked. Now, unfortunately, I am on my motorcycle, so that really limits me on what I can get. But I did see some car stuff over here, and it is a classic car show. I'm sure there are gonna be kids there that like cars, so I think that's what I'm gonna focus on. I saw these cool old school cars down here, and I think I'm gonna be probably getting this 71 Camaro. That one looks hard. If not, the 67 Camaro looks great too. So I don't know, it's a toss-up. I thought definitely one of these two. I think I'm gonna go with the 71. I just really dig the reds. Red's a big thing for me. But also, I need to come back here one day because they have some of the coolest carpets I've ever seen. All right, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You have a good day, brother. Okay, so toy secured for the toy drive. I also picked up something really cool. It was a bear-inspired knife. My good buddy, he loves bears. That's his thing, and he's also a big knife guy. So the fact that I saw a bear knife, I thought, you know what? Why not? It's gonna be his Christmas gift anyways. We're officially back at the bike, and I did want to just take a second to talk a little bit about something kind of crazy. My mom's business is closed down again around 2010, 2012, and her sign is still up. So I guess, I don't know if somebody ever took this store after all, but J&J Fashion, that was my mom's old business. And then the one right over here next to this tuxedo place, that was my mom's old business as well. Looks like both of them never reopened. I guess nobody ever bought the property or rented the space. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to see up her old sign. J&J is for my sisters. Both of them's name starts with J, obviously. And yeah, I just thought it was cool. But anyways, we got a toy. We're headed to the event right now. It's about 15 minutes away. We're just gonna hang out for a little bit. I have to leave by like 11:20 anyways, but just give back to the community. You know, what's a small toy, just a small donation, but hopefully I get to see some cool stuff while we're out there. Let's go check it out. So we made it to the classic car show. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff, but I want to introduce myself. These are all new people to me. I've never met these guys before, but they seem like cool guys, and obviously we're here to spread love and positivity, so let's do that. I just said what's up to the classified car community. It looks like they're the ones that are hosting the event. Looks like they have an East LA motorcycle chapter too, so that's freaking rad. I invited them to the event we're hosting, but I wanted to take a moment to take a look at some of these awesome cars, so let's go ahead and do that. Want to say shout out to the B class, the classified group here. They are really cool guys. They showed nothing but love to me, to my motorcycle. I am the only motorcycle at this event, but that's not the point. The point is to give back to the community. Hopefully my toy goes to somebody that really wants it and somebody that can enjoy it. But like I said, it's all nothing but love here. We are going to be taking off because it is getting close to 11 and I need to get home. I realize now that I have my new shirt on and I did not bring a short for work. So again, just like last week, I have to head home, then head to work. So this is probably the last video you'll see of me here. Then we'll head home, grab my shirt, go to work, and dip. And that's it. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to all these guys. These guys were awesome. They were really, really nice. You know, allowed me to talk to them for a little bit, allowed me to get some flyers out and spread some love. So hopefully I'll see these guys at our toy drive. But anyways, time to head home.